Bet y'all are surprised I'm reviewing something from STARR. Bet y'all surprised, huh? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing this gorga day? It's currently 5:20 p.m. so it's the evening time. This is like my favorite kind of time where it's not too hot, not too cold. You know, it's my favorite evening. It's my best. But it's the best. I am so stoked because we have so much new makeup in the beauty community that have just been launching. And I'm so intrigued and interested and inverted. I was trying to think of another word with an I. Couldn't though. I need to read it, the source. I'm actually really excited to try these out. There's like literally hundreds of dollars worth of new makeup that has been coming out recently. By the way, I have a bruise up right here in the middle of my brows because I got some Botox recently. She wants a little lift. A little lift. Anyway, there's so many things here I wanted to try out. As a review, we're testing some new makeup that's been coming out. Things that actually like saw people were interested in. So that's what today's video is going to be. As always, if you guys like this video, if you guys don't like me, please don't fucking watch it. You know the drill with that. But if you guys like this video, if you guys like new makeup, if you guys like the gays, click like and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And if you're already subscribed, hi, welcome back. Let's get started. I am swollen. I got some Botox and I got some filler. I got some filler on the jawline. What do you guys think? Does it look like good? I just wanted it to look a little more masculine. What are we starting with first? That is primer. Primer period, poo. We're gonna be taking the Dominique Cosmetics X JD Weighty Primer. This is the Ultra Hydrating Complexion Primer. You guys, let me just say this one thing. I love Kristen and I love JD. Period. And that's all I needed to say about that. We're taking the I think they're so great, and I love that they did a collaboration. This feels like literal water, and it smells so good. Oh my goodness. This is definitely gonna be more of a hydrating primer. This is not gonna really do a lot for like my pores or anything like that, but I can tell it's gonna be very hydrating and deeply nourishing. Definitely not a primer for pore filling, but still feels very, very, very nice. I just think it's really, really cool that JD and Kristen collaborated because they're actually best friends, and I just think that's such a cute collab. And her collaboration, she also has this hydrating fine mist, and I feel like it just goes so well with JD because JD is like very about skincare, and she's just chef's kiss. They're both amazing. I absolutely love them both. And the primer felt amazing, so let's go ahead and try the mist on top just to give me a little bit extra boost of hydration. And it is very fine. The mist is fine. I don't even drink wine, but I know that shit fine. I also love the packaging. I love that's like an ombre bottle. Can you guys tell? It's like a aqua to white bottle. Aqua. Oh my god, who do I think I am saying aqua?
Aqua Boogie by P-Funk.
Next, we're gonna go in with a new foundation. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. And I'm not a hyaluronic hydrating foundation kind of girl because I'm oily. So do I really need a lot of hydration? Not really. Might be a little too light for me. In the shade Fair 25. Oh my god. Usually I'm a little bitch about like being light. I'm like, no, it's too light, and it like matches me perfectly. But I actually think this one might be a little too light. For real. The foundation though, it is going on nicely. I think it's pretty. More of a medium coverage. I'm hoping it'll just kind of oxidize on me and like kind of get a little bit like lighter. Oh my god, look, it's literally lighter than my neck. If you know it's lighter than my neck, shit's like actually very real, and it's too light for me. The one pump actually really got me pretty dang far, which I'm impressed with. I should have really tried to find a better shade for myself. But I didn't, because I was a lazy motherfucker. I think it's actually really pretty. I've only ended up using like freaking half a pump. Mind you, it would have been more because I have a beard and I don't put foundation here, so I only ended up using half a pump. As you can see, it has a lot of glow to the skin, so it's definitely gonna be more of a hydrating foundation. Will that last on me? I truly don't know. I'm scared. A little bit on the ears. My red ass ears from taking a nap. What are you guys think? Okay, I feel like it's starting to blend into my neck a little bit more. Let me just put a little bit on my neck. Is this color me? Is this me? Is this who I am? I don't think I've accepted that. We're gonna go and just tap a little bit more in for more coverage. Just along the perimeters of the face. I don't need to put a lot in the middle because I'm gonna be putting concealer on anyway. I'm actually really impressed. Also, the shade range for this is actually very nice. I saw the shade range on Trendmood's page and I was like, oh shit, that's a nice shade range. I think it's actually really pretty. The coverage is really nice. It gave me a nice medium coverage, buildable. I built it up to be even more than medium coverage, so I actually really am liking that so far. So next things next. Next things next. This is the Kimchi The Most Concealer. And we also have a color corrector, which is the Dragun Beauty color corrector in the shade Lavender. I'm not a color correcting kind of girl. I am so fair already. So I'm just gonna try it out and see what we think. A little right here. It's supposed to help brighten like yellow undertones. But again, I don't really have a lot of yellow undertones going on around here. But I'm gonna try it anyway. It feels nice. It feels nice going on. It's super, super easy. We're gonna tap and blend that out with that little ColourPop sponge. And this is gonna go underneath our concealer to help brighten and wake it up. I can see that it's brightened. I can tell there's a brightening right there. Yo, that shit is actually brightening me. And I think it could brighten me because I'm so pale. Bitch, I got brighter. No, I actually really got brighter for real. Come on, Dragon Beauty, with your brightening bitch ass. Yes. Come on, Nikita. You gonna work. Next, I'm gonna go in with the, what? Multitask Superstar. I can't read. Books are stupid. And it's cool because it has like that kind of like applicator on the thing. I think it's fun. I'm gonna go ahead and put some concealer here and out here. Just kind of give me that nice pulled back appearance. I'm gonna basically put it everywhere that I put the color corrector. I like this because it's like such a thin line. Like you can really control it so easily because it has like a little brush. Pendeja, I'm a pendeja. We'll see how the coverage is right now when we blend it out. I mean, this is a drag queen who came out with this. I'm hoping it's a full coverage. I look bright. Do I look like a turtle? Blending that out, let's just see what we got. I'm gonna put this across our temple to really pull back our face. I would say that coverage is pretty full coverage. Yeah, abso-fucking-lutely. Mixed with that lavender color corrector, I feel like it really did help brighten my under eye and really get me fully together. Actually, you know, I would say the concealer is like a medium to full coverage. Not full right away. I've tried more full coverage concealers than this. However, I do like the applicator a lot. And the formula actually seems really, really, really nice. And it dries down pretty fast, actually, too. I'm like noticing, I'm like, oh shit. I'm like running to fucking blend this out. Bitch, I'm so bright here. You know what, the concealer, it is a little bit more medium to full coverage. I'm gonna do a little bit more right here, just to kind of get that blue hue. I should have color corrected there too, huh? Blue hue right there, just to give me a little bit more coverage in that spot because it is pesky. Okay, perfect. I went ahead and set my under eyes really quickly just to kind of make sure nothing moves. This face, you guys, it likes to move. I like to move my body. We're looking really, really snatched. I'm impressed with the product so far. I was a little skeptical about the lavender color corrector specifically because I'm like, how can lavender, this color purple, brighten up my skin when I'm so pale already? But it really did. It still brightened me up even though I'm pale as shit. I'm impressed. I honestly really, really am impressed. So, hell yeah! Okay, bronzer time. We got some new JOUER. This little bronzing moment. This is the Champagne and Macarons Sweet Cheeks palette. That is what this looks like right here. It's honestly a very, very cute palette, honestly. They did a really, really good job with this thing. It's super, super, super cute. We got some blushes, a highlighter, and a bronzer. Citrine was one of my favorite highlighters that they ever did. Citrine. I was on a brand trip with them when they launched this, and it was actually stunning. I was shook. I remember being shook about it. By the way, you guys, I am a JOUER affiliate. If you guys ever wanted to try anything from JOUER, you can use code MannyMua to save you guys some coin off of anything from JOUER. I feel like I don't promote my like codes as much as I used to. Or maybe I have, and I'm tripping. Okay, so we have some new things, okay, right? So we have this bronzer that we're gonna use for here. We have the new Patrick Ta blushes, which I really wanna try. We also had this for highlighter, the new Natasha Denona Bronze and Cheek palette, which looks stunning. This shade looked gorgeous. It looks gorgeous. Honey, what the fuck? It's like chunky, look at this. But it's like flaky. We're gonna try it anyway, and we're gonna just see what it looks like on the skin. Let's go and bronze up real quick. I think every bronzer right now is gonna look so dark on my skin because of how pale I look right now. It's actually not even funny. Color's gorgeous though, honestly, it's working nicely. But shit, huh? But shit. The pigmentation though? Oh gosh. I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit. Sometimes I get a little overzealous, you know? Sometimes I get a little, I get a little crazy. Honestly, it looks really, really nice. Gorgeous on the skin. Time for some blush. I saw Patrick do a little like thing on his Instagram where he showed how to use his blush. And so he'll do the powder and he'll go in with the cream on top of it to make it look like skin-like, but still seal it in. And I said, holy fuck, I never thought of that. Anyway, we're gonna go in with the shade Do We Know Her? Do we? I don't fucking know. Do we know her?
Do we know her?
Taking that on the cheekbones. And that color is absolutely divine. It's like a really pretty peachy tone. Look at that, it's like peach. If that's not peach, I don't know what peach is. Super pretty, pigmented, buildable, blends super easily. Look at that, little sweep. And that's just the blush with just the powder, which actually looks stunning. So you guys, of course, can also use the cream underneath the blush and set it with the powder. You guys can do whatever the hell you want, honestly. It's makeup. You can do whatever the fuck you want. For real, for real. Okay, where'd that sponge go? I do want to use his little trick and just see. Dude, he like got it into a thing and patted it off. And then like put it over to give it that same like consistency of like the skin. Where it's like making you look like you still look like you have skin on, like a natural skin blush. Skin on, of course you have skin on, stupid bitch. And it still gives you that nice pigmentation and that flesh to the skin. But you blend it out to make sure it's secured, but doesn't look too powdery and like so much blush. I love that trick, I love that idea. Why have I not been putting cream blush over powder blush? I don't know why I haven't been doing that. Because I'm not a celebrity makeup artist? Oh, that could be why. So far, so good. I haven't had any really complaints. Other than when I first felt this. That was a little roof. Let's try it though. Okay. Oh, that does look really nice. That does look pretty. But it's just like kind of a strange color. It's pretty. It is pretty. It's okay. I mean, honestly, it's okay. Texture is very strange. Like I was saying, it feels very, very weird. There's a little bit of glitter particles in it, which is totally fine as long as it doesn't get all over my face. I don't mind it. I think you can really build it to be like better. But I think that for the price point that you're paying for this palette, which is a lot, I don't know if I really like it. It's cute though. It grasped onto the cream blush and it really packed a nice punch. So there's that. I'm gonna take the citrine on the other side. I really used to like this highlighter. Is it still the same too? You have not done me wrong in these past several years. Of course, you guys, the highlighters are appearing more intense because I do have that cream blush on and they're probably grasping onto that cream blush to look even more wilden. I'm gonna go ahead and put that all over the face though, because I like that color a lot more. I like the citrine. Ooh. There's that side, and then there's this side. What do you guys think of the sides? I like this JOUER one better. I do. I really do. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna go do my brows off camera. I don't have any new brow products, and I'll be right back to see some more testing of some more goodies. Okay, so we are back, and the brows are, you know what it is. We're back, and the brows are filled. 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 Okay, let me stop. You guys, I was thinking about doing merch, by the way. Just side note. I kind of want to do some merch. What do y'all think? Should I do merch? Okay, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and prime our eyes now, and I actually did not prime off camera because I wanted to try the Shake Primer by KVD Vegan Beauty High Impact Eyeshadow Primer. This was something that I saw on Trendway's page, and I was so intrigued and interested in it because it has like this like duo two-tone liquid in here. It's like a clear liquid and a black liquid, and you like shake it before you use it. Wait. It's like a little shake weight. There's a little bubble thing on the bottom of it, and you like press down on that little bubble and you get a little drop. Okay, drop. I'm gonna go ahead and put that onto the lid. One drop honestly did both eyes, by the way, so that's actually really impressive. I remember when I first got it, I put a little drop on my hand just because I was interested like what it felt like, and it felt like kind of tacky, and I was a little shook, so I'm like, wait, I think I'm gonna really like this. If it's gonna feel tacky on my skin, I think I'm gonna really enjoy this. Like, it'll grasp onto shadows nicely, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna put that on, tap it in. I can already feel it getting tacky. Oh, I think I'm gonna really like this. Come on, KVD. I'm so happy that KVD, by the way, shout out to KVD Vegan Beauty for rebranding. Kat Von D is no longer part of the brand. She's separate. She's gone. Now it's just KVD Vegan Beauty. And I like it. Oh, by the way, my eyes are a lot tackier now. They're like sticking to my lids. Ooh, I think I'm gonna like that though. We got this new Huda product. This is the Skin Balm. I just wanted to try it. Just like prep my lips for later. Okay, it feels nice, but you have to like dip in to get a good amount. Okay. It's my third dip. No, I feel like it's a good amount on. With this one, you guys, I feel like this does not pick up enough product inside the actual tube. The wand is too small. Like, there's not enough that comes up. Like, it doesn't make my lips feel all juicy because it took too long to like get it on my lips. Does that make sense? Like, I had to dip like literally 3 times to get like a good product amount. Like, the wiper itself is too wipey. Wiper, no wiping. Like, the wiper in the side of it, it takes off too much product, I think. Feels nice though. Feels really nice when you have a good amount on the lips. Just took us a second to get there, you know what I'm saying? Open the wiper a little bit more. I think I would like this better. Okay, guys, so now for eyeshadow, of course, I have to do some eyeshadow looks, and I could not use another eyeshadow palette other than the Raw Beauty Christie X Pure collaboration, the palette that broke the internet. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. I remember seeing Christy, like, you know, on the site struggling on the day of her launch, and I felt so bad because honestly, it's a horrible thing to have a launch not go right. Like, I've had it happen to me several times with my brand, but it is like in a way kind of cool and like a flex because it's like so many people wanted to be there to support you and buy your product. So I'm so happy to be even here supporting her and supporting her collaborations with Pure. Like, this is so fucking cool. And I'm so proud of her, honestly, because I love Christy. I think she's absolutely amazing, and she's like such a breath of fresh air in the community. We've known each other for so long, and honestly, we've gotten so close, and I love her. So Christy, we're gonna celebrate your collab here with Pure, and then I cannot wait to celebrate the collab with Lunar Beauty X Christy in the future. Tell me that wouldn't be sickening. A Lunar Beauty X Christy? Bitch! Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. So anyway, guys, what I like about this palette too is that it's dual-sided. I Love that so fucking much. I don't know if you guys know who ShanXO is. She's an amazing beauty guru, and she actually did a collaboration with BH Cosmetics, and it was a dual-sided palette. And that was the first time I ever seen a dual-sided palette in my whole life, and I was like, this is so fucking cool and interesting. So I love that Chrissy did this with Pure. I love a dual-sided moment. I think it's honestly genius, and I love that there's like a bright side, and I love that there's more of a neutral side. This is like giving me such like Life's a Drag vibes, like in the way of like having half neutral, half bright, because I feel like a lot of people like to experiment and play. Like I love that so much, and I love seeing people do that. So let's just go the fuck in. I'm so excited. I just want to touch them. Cafe Disco. That is so icy and bright, that shimmer. Ooh, stunning. I've actually never tried Pure Shadows really before. I can't recall ever trying them. Let's watch Golden Ticket. Ooh, that feels really nice too. Wow, these feel really, really good. Look at that. Those feel, look at that. Gorgeous. Are you kidding me? Stunning. And also the packaging. How cute is it that she hand drew her own like packaging and her artwork for her packaging? I fucking love it. But I don't know what I want to do. Why don't we just watch a couple of the shades just to see? Camelot feels amazing. Ooh, gorgeous coverage. Holy fuck. Just Does. Stunning. These are, you guys, I would say, they're pressed very softly. So you're going to get a big payoff when it comes to swatches and big color payoff. So you just need to be more aware, as you can see. They're pressed really soft. So usually when it comes to powders like that, go in with a very light hand with the brush because they will pick up a lot. So just be aware of that. You guys can actually see it where it has like a little bunching in the shadows because it's pressed so softly. I'm not saying it's bad in any way, shape, or form. It's just a type of press. A lot of brands do presses like this, so just so you guys are aware. But let's just go. What if I just do one side bright and one side neutral? I feel like I should because I really like the idea. So we're gonna do our neutral side first. I'm gonna take a little bit of Camelot. I love the name Camelot. So as you can see, when I'm going like this, like obviously it kicks up a ton. Just so you guys are aware, I'm just like trying to make you guys know that that's what it's gonna be. And I'm going on to that KVD primer. You guys, by the way, the primer feels kind of sticky. It like kind of still feels sticky, and it's really, really grasping onto the shadows, as you guys can see. And I would say honestly, it's working really nicely. Look at that, it's making it look so bright and so intense. And the shadows are obviously pigmented, but the primer is doing them justice. Okay, KVD, work, bitch. What the fuck? Taking a little bit of My Whole Heart, I'm gonna put that onto the brow bone just to kind of set everything in place and help that blend. That looks literally gorgeous. Very impressed with the primer and with the shadows. I'm gonna take a little bit of Told You. I'm gonna put that on the outer corner. These must be better than Pure normal shadows because I think that this is like really, really nice. Like I can't imagine like Pure had a formula this good. I feel like Chrissy really kicked their fucking ass and was like, listen, bitch, we're gonna make a formula even better than your own. And they're like, yes, ma'am. Because when Chrissy says something, you just fucking do it. Taking a little bit of You're Not My Real Dad. That's the most outer corner part out here into the crease. See that shit? That shit's blending. And they're blending very well, you guys. By the way, where was this made? I'm actually really curious. Made in PRC. So these are made in China. I'm actually very impressed with the quality of these shadows so far, being that they're made in China. Not saying that China quality is bad, they're not at all, but sometimes it's really, really easy to get some flops, you know, from their quality control wise, because I like knowing from experience myself. And so I'm really, really, really impressed with what they were able to do here with these shadows made from China. Like, I'm very impressed. I'm gonna take a little bit of that Golden Ticket shade. I'm gonna run that on the lid. Look at that, bitch. I think that looks gorgeous. That's stunning. The shimmer is stunning. I stand. That one's more of a chunkier shade. Like it's a little bit, it's pressed soft, obviously. So it's gonna come up a little bit chunkier, just so you guys are aware. But I think it looks really, really, really nice. Ooh, the neutrals, they're winning. Okay guys, so now let's go in with the bright side. I'm not doing anything like so crazy. I just don't want it to look like it flows between both eyes, but I'm gonna do something a little more. Yeah. Or what should I do? Should I just like more of a fiery look or like sunset? Sunset. Yeah, fuck yeah. Or take Dandelion, which is like a really pretty yellow shade. Now that's gonna go into our crease. Okay guys, so the primer, by the way, like the primer, it's like almost like you need a little learning curve because it's like catching my brush as I'm trying to blend, like it like will catch it because it's like sticky. So just so you guys are aware, it does take a little bit of a learning curve. Like I would say pack it on first and then blend while it's already set in place, but it is grasping onto my shadows so nicely. I really am liking that primer. However, if you do have like discoloration on your lids or anything like that, like this is gonna not cover that at all. Like this is a clear primer. Now we're going with that shade Am I Orange? Christy's a fucking orange bitch and I live for it because she'll be doing a video and she'll be like, Am I orange? And it's like just her lighting changing and it's so fucking funny. Dude, she's so fucking funny, honestly, period. Also, the orange is literally stunning and it's extremely pigmented. Of course, it is pressed very soft like the other shades are, so you're gonna have a lot of kickback. But if you're just like aware of that, then it's easy to use. Just be aware of the fallout too. That tends to happen when the shadows are pressed a little bit lighter. So, but honestly, these are literally gorgeous. I like this yellow because it's not like an actually bright yellow. It's almost like a mustard yellow where it's not super bright. I feel like it complements it really nicely. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with that shade Flavor Town, which is like a red. It's like an actual red. Now I'm gonna go into the crease even lower than that orange and really just deepen to make it fiery and intense. Blending very nicely. They're not like the type of pigmented shadow that doesn't blend. Like they're blending nicely even though they are pressed softer, which I'm really enjoying. I'm gonna take a smidgen of that Tribute Purple, like the smallest little amount out here, just to deepen. I was just kind of curious. Obviously there's so many shadows down, like it's not gonna be as much of an impact of a purple because I have so many colors down, like it's not gonna grasp onto primer, it's gonna be grasping onto other shadows. But it's still like, even with that, look at that, it's still darkening and deepening, and it's still adding that nice deep purple appearance, even though there's like nothing really to grasp onto. It's just shadow at that point. Ooh, that's a nice purple. The purple is slightly harder to blend than the rest of the shades. I'm just now noticing it. But honestly, that happens like 90% of the time because it's a fucking purple, dude. The pigments and dyes in that shit, it's just different. It's not the same as like a neutral. But honestly, look at that. Ah! Let's take that white. I want to pack that white all over my pussy. I do. I don't even have one and I want to pack it on it. Look at that. Look at that white. Are you kidding me? It's very powdery. It's very powdery, but again, you are getting a gorgeous payoff when they're a little bit more powdery. Think of like loose pigments, but they're actually pressed a little harder. Think of it like that, okay? Look at that. Stunning. The coverage, honey. Take a little bit of that white on the brow bone too to really pop that shit out. Stunning! Chrissy's palette is a win. I highly recommend getting it. It's so amazing. I honestly think it's fantastic. You did that, Christy. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You freaking killed it. I love you. I'm gonna go finish the eyes off the camera, you guys, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I went ahead and I put a little lash on. This pair of lashes is the EYELURE London Luxe XL Faux Mink in Splendor. And honestly, bitch, it's like a lash I've been actually really living for recently. Like, it's just so fucking good. Ah! You guys, I'm literally loving how my face is turning out, by the way. Like, I'm actually living the full fantasy for her. Both sides are sickening.
Both doing great.
Okay, guys, so now for the lip. I love this. I'm so excited for her. This is the TRIXIE Cosmetics Cream Puff Gloss. I love Trixie. I love her. She's fucking incredible. I think she's so sweet and so funny and so witty. I just really like everything about her. I honestly bonded with her so much when she was here on my channel. So we're gonna use Miss Cream Puff. She has some new goodies. Let me lip line real quick. Just a quick nude lip line. Time for the gloss. Let's see how it works. I'm excited. Cream Puff. Oh, she's a full coverage gloss. She's a full coverage, full fantasy gloss. Okay. Oh my god, this is such a Trixie fucking color too. This full high horror pink. Ooh, it's so nice. It's very comfortable too. It's not sticky. Look at that. Look at that. What? Wow, I feel like a fucking doll. Super comfortable, by the way. Super comfortable. Not sticky at all. Oh, I'm done. You guys, this is it. This is the full fantasy. Here, you guys, let me just put a little bit of mist on. This is the new e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Mist. This is the full face using all these new goodies. You guys, I am seriously thoroughly impressed with so many of these things. There's a couple things here that I was like, like I wasn't like a super fan of, but mostly everything worked out really nicely. So I'm really actually very impressed, because a lot of the times when I'm testing new products, there's just always products that I'm like, right. And it didn't really happen with this time. Like there was a couple things that I was like, mostly like the Natasha Denona highlighter, didn't love it, but everything else has honestly been really good. Gorgeous on the skin. The eyes look great. The lips look great. I love it. I fucking love it. It looks so good. Oh my gosh. Let me know down below, guys, what you're the most excited for to try of all these goodies here. I will say the two things that I wasn't like super stoked about were the Natasha Denona highlighter. This guy right here, I just felt like it was a little chunky, and the color, I didn't really like love the color as much. I feel like it looks pretty on the skin, but I don't know, I just wasn't a huge fan. I like this citrine highlighter more from JOUER. And this Huda Beauty Skin Balm, I just feel like if it was more product came up on the actual like wand, it would be so much better, because actually the formula of it was really nice and it felt really, really hydrating. I just wish there was a little bit more product that came up on it. But yeah, that's that. Oh, also, by the way, I'm gonna insert a quick clip of me using these new OS One Size Beauty products. This is Patrick Starr's brand. This is the Go Off Makeup Dissolving Mist and the Go Off Juiciest Makeup Remover Wipes. These wipes are literally massive. Look at the size of my face. Look at these wipes. Huh? They're humongous! And this mist seemed so like intriguing to me. That's a makeup dissolving mist, like literally like a don't take it off yet. It reminds me of like the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, but makeup remover. Bitch, imagine if you accidentally set your face with this. I would scream. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert a little clip of that, me using it right here. Okay guys, what's up? I went ahead and took off my lashes, so I'm gonna go ahead and try taking off my actual makeup now with this beachy mist from One Size. Go Off Makeup Dissolving Mist. Bitch, let's go off together. Bet y'all are surprised I'm reviewing something from Patrick Starr. Bet y'all surprised, huh? Oh my god, I'm scared. It feels amazing, feels divine. Holy. Okay! Come on, One Size. This wipe is so big, I'm trying to flex so I don't look so fucking flabby. Dude, it's literally melting off and going into my mouth. Holy fuck! You guys, that's actually dissolving like literally crazy. Like it's actually dissolving so fast. Holy shit. Look at that. This is such a big wipe. Ah, oh my god. And the wipes feel actually very, very, very smooth and soft. I still have some space on this wipe, so that's crazy. My big ass man face, not in this economy. Let's do the eye. Yeah. I'm sure I did, but I just want to make sure I really got it. Also, it's not stinging my eyes at all. You guys, like literally my makeup's melting off. I'm obsessed with this. I know a lot of people are very like against wipes. I totally understand. And if you don't want to get the wipes, I think the mist itself is so good that you can easily use this with like the mist and then wash your face, and I bet it would come off gorgeously. I want to try the two come together to see how it would work. But also the wipes are not stripping my skin. They don't feel dry like a lot of other wipes do. And look how big the wipe is. Like I still have some space. And I just took off my whole face. I'm actually very impressed, especially by the mist. Of course the wipes are good too, but the mist itself is like, woo, she's a star with 3 R's. Clean as a whistle. I stan. I would recommend 100%, and the wipes are bomb too. Good job! And yeah, you guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys had fun watching it. Hope you guys got some more insight on what you guys might want to purchase and what you might not want to purchase and things like that. So all in all, I had a really, really good time doing this. I'm actually thoroughly impressed with a lot of the products here. Go beauty community. I'm really, really, really excited to see so many good things come out. So yeah, that's it, you guys. That's it for today's video. As always, have a great rest of the night or day wherever you guys are. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye. I love you. Mwah. Oh my god, my cheeks are so intense. Hold up, the filler. Definitely not a primer for pore filling. Definitely not a primer for. Oh my god. Definitely not a primer for. I don't think this is me. Over that. Oh my gosh, I literally have a little bruise there. And it hurts. It fucking hurts. I like to move. I'm not alone and now. We're all together. Some more. S'mores. Fuck, that would sound so good right now. But the gyms have closed, so I can't go crazy anymore. I fucking love it. Baked on a buttery, crispy flake. My camera's about to fucking die right now. And I'm gonna cry. This is real. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now.